2015 was one of the most competitive MVP races in recent memory. You could make compelling arguments for at least 6 candidates. Stephen Curry took his game to new heights and fueled the NBA best Warriors. James Harden was so dominant he took the attention off his beard. Russell Westbrook treated the rest of the league like a rag doll for half a season. LeBron James changed zip codes, teams, positions, and is still arguably the league's most dominant player. Anthony Davis did his best Wilt Chamberlain impression at the age of 21, and Chris Paul had a Steve Nash-like campaign, guiding the Clippers to 56 wins despite Blake Griffin missing time. But in the end, the league's 120 voters went with a winner who's hard to argue with, Stephen Curry. Curry was the wire-to-wire frontrunner for the trophy all season, leading the Warriors to a franchise-best 67 wins and scorching the rest of the league on a nightly basis. He made an NBA three-pointer look easier than throwing a beach ball in the ocean, leading the league in three-pointers made and attempted, all while shooting a mind-boggling 44% from deep. He broke his own record for most three-pointers in a season by 14. He sat out 17 fourth quarters entirely because he'd already closed out the games in the third. And it wasn't just his shooting. Curry's evolved into becoming the game's most skilled passer and ball handler. His defense is no longer considered a weakness, and his penchant for making ridiculous shots makes poking holes in his game nearly impossible. Skeptics will say Curry's winning MVP just because he's the best player on the best team, but there's a reason why he's reached that mountaintop. He's made Golden State the best team. Curry's dominance has opened more shots for Klay Thompson than he's ever seen. He's helped Draymond Green and Harrison Barnes flourish, and he's kept David Lee and Andre Iguodala involved even though they've went to the bench. He's paired perfectly with defensive anchor Andrew Bogut, and he's done everything else in between. How many teams have superstars who are the most talented and the most likable? While the MVP trophy is a nice haul for the 26-year-old's efforts this season, he'll ultimately be judged by whether he can obtain a different piece of hardware, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. As competitive as the MVP race was, the Western Conference playoffs may prove even tighter. Luckily for the Warriors, Curry tends to excel in tight spots. For SI.com, I'm Matt Dollinger.